How are you all doing tonight? My name is Big Bug Boy, and welcome to the stream. Boys, I gotta tell you, it's been a long time since we've had a Hunter stream on here. It's nice. It is nice to be doing another Hunter stream. I think the last Hunter stream we did was, well, some beta ones, right? Some beta Hunter streams. We're not in beta anymore. This is real. We're at level 69 right now. And since I've dinged 69, I mean, I don't really want to level up because it's a great level, but I've been working on dungeons, going ahead and trying to get geared. So that's what we're doing right now. I've obviously done a lot of quests. I didn't do any like dungeon leveling, so I've quested the whole way, which let me fix the audio. I forgot about that. And I like to do that, you know. I love doing the quests. I really do. But I'm a little tired of that right now. So I would like to do some more dungeons. We've done a little bit. Let me show you where we're at right now. I was doing Black Morass, and I did get Melmorta's Twilight Longbow, which is pretty good. I would say, I mean, this is pretty much what we're going to use for bow until what's it called? The Stingray bow. Wrathtide, yeah. So we'll probably use this until we get Wrathtide because it's actually pretty good. I actually like that it's 3.0 speed. There are some other ones like Valanos and stuff, but I think they're 2.9 or 2.8. I've actually really been enjoying the rotation with a 3.0 speed weapon. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And we did get Ravenclaw Band, another really good one. Although we actually, we couldn't finish Black Morass. Our tank was just getting like demolished by, he was just getting demolished by Aeonis. And I also ran out of arrows. So I don't know if you guys have ran into it yet, but now that we attack a lot faster, I mean, we just blow through arrows. I had a full quiver of arrows and I was out within 2 dungeon runs. So yeah, that's what we've been doing so far. We've yeah, we made it to level 69. Having a really good time with it. I will, if I can get into a dungeon, I would like to talk a little bit about the rotation because people still had some questions about it after the last video, so I was hoping I could clear some of those up. And yes, welcome everybody. Woke up just in time to stream. Nice. Well, I'm happy to have you here. The only downside is it might be kind of hard to find a group right now. There are plenty of people playing, but man, it's been very difficult to find groups. And it's not specifically dungeon groups. It's been that way for everything. So that's what I want to do though. I really am going to try and do dungeon. If I can't get I'd like to do Shadow Lab, but if I can't get a group for Shadow Lab, I'll start looking for pretty much any dungeon, because I mean, there's so much dungeon gear we need. It doesn't really matter. I would just like to get see this guy. I would like to work on Kara attunement. Okay, nice. All right. Actually, I've seen this guy around before. I don't know if I grouped with him before. But this is for Shadow Lab. Alright. Look at the arrows here. Okay. We have full thing of arrows. And by the time we're done here, it's not going to look good. It's going to look real bad. The UK squad. No, man, remember, we don't have any more UK viewers. We lost them all from saying bruv. Which is going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to say bruv a lot. Also, I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I always go here thinking this is the Flight Master. I've done that forever. Stonebreaker's closer, right? They said they were at the stone. I don't understand why not getting summoned, but whatever. Pugs don't exist anymore. Everybody has their guild groups. Yeah, you're exactly right. Somebody asked me if I wanted to join their guild, and in fact, I am looking for a guild. It's been tough to find one, but if you guys have any promising leads for guilds on Fairbanks, let me know. I am interested. Shadow Lab is south, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I am looking for a guild on here. I haven't found one yet. Somebody asked me, but they didn't know what their raid times were, so I assume that's a new guild. But yeah, I need to find a guild whose raid times I can meet. I wanted to find one, you know, sooner. Oh fuck, there's arrows right here, nice. But I just didn't have any time. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna try and pug Kara this week if I can get the attunement done. Alright, well this is good. I didn't expect to get into a dungeon immediately, but hopefully remind me and I'll try and talk about the rotation a little bit and kind of the... It's different once you do the rotation, you know, like on the beta, and then you actually are doing it for hours and hours and hours. You kind of come up with little tricks and decisions you got to make. So I will talk about some of the ideas I've had with those. Just saw I'm on Fairbanks. Yeah, we are. Already been declined from several dungeons on your warrior. No one wants to use a DPS. I would definitely take warrior tank, so I don't know what they're thinking. Although, bad thing is, and I don't know if it's just this server. I think, I don't know, for some reason I do feel like Horde side on PvP servers, things are a little worse. And you're always gonna run into some dicks. It's gonna happen, but man, the amount that I've run into playing Horde side on PvP servers has just been insane. First, I thought it was like a server I was on before, but it seems to just, I don't know, for some reason Horde PvP attracts some awful people. When I've been playing on Alliance, it's been a little better. It kind of makes me, it's, I don't know how to put it. It's kind of like, reminds me of retail players. And that's not a dig at retail players. It's just that for some reason retail also has a lot of people like that. You'd think Classic would have like an older player base, but it reminds me of like mid-2000s Xbox Live. If you ever experienced that. Oh, Sweden, nice. Yeah, I don't think people in Sweden are worried about me saying bruv. When did Dungeon Fighter come out? It's not out yet, actually. I just found these people in LFG. Yeah, it would be over here, but not out yet. These guys were all here. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Guess we're waiting on the tank. Yeah, I've actually had a couple groups where I was just sitting there waiting on the tank. It's kind of annoying. Another reason I wanted to use Melmorta's Twilight Longbow is because it just looks amazing. I love the way this thing looks. You have like that little glowing trail. Looks awesome. That is very nice. It's weird though, because once you're shooting, it stops doing that. Like when you stop moving. Where's my one button macro? Even Alliance Whitemane is nice, yeah. I don't know why, it seems like... Maybe I'm just unlucky. That's totally possible. That is absolutely possible. You've been talking more English than Swedish. Nice. Dungeon Finder came out late, Wrath. Well, it depends on the wording you're using here, because there was like the one with matchmaking that came out in Wrath, but there was like an actual looking for group tool kind of thing in TBC. They said it was going to be out in the beta, and it never came out, and we still don't have it, so I don't know what's going on with that. And we're going to get spirit shards. Nice. Man, this group is perfect for me. There's no leather, no plate. I mean, there's no physical DPS at all, so I'm going to get everything. Every goddamn thing is mine. Let's see, that's not an upgrade, actually. The main thing, Cloak of the Insider, we would like that. That is very nice. Wait, actually, maybe no, the Shaman's a healer, yeah. I wouldn't mind getting Cloak of the Insider, that's very good. Wrathfire Hand Cannon is not good, but it's actually kind of fun to have. And then, of course, Sonic Spear. Yeah. Sonic Spear is what we're here for. I know I said Beast Lord. I said become Beast Lord, but we gotta do the quest too. Yep, you give me salve. I need BOW, man. Where's the bow from? This is from Black Morass. I wonder what the XP per hour is going to be here. Let me reset this. But he's totem twisting Wind Fury, and oh shit, that means yeah, Wrath of Air. Wrath of Air is not what I want. Oh no, it's an elemental shaman. I was thinking Shadow Priest, and then shaman was healing, but does he want me to trap this one, or? Yeah, the AoE rotation is a little strange. Can't say that I'm in love with that. And the bad thing is, our AoE damage is not that great. I mean, I've been top DPS every dungeon I've done, but with all this AoE, yeah, probably won't happen this one.
I don't have a target.
Do weight stones affect ranged? Yes, they do, and that is why we need the fist weapons. It's really disappointing, but now that being said, Sonic Spear is still really nice. I mean, if you're not using weight stones, Sonic Spear is still better than two one-handed weapons. So I definitely want. I also just happen to really like it. It's a really cool weapon. It looks so good. I need it. Need that, and we need some Beast Lord. That's my goal today. If I can get one piece of Beast Lord today, I'll be happy. You've been top DPS by a lot. Yeah. You know what you're doing, that is totally possible. Alright, is the audio okay? I always have to adjust that. Because like when I'm recording stuff, I have to have the volume really high, and then I need to change it back for the stream. You don't totally understand the swing timer. Do you not steady during the red part of the bar? I'll try and explain it here. So the red part of the bar... Shit. I wish we had hold on. I wish we had like some target dummies so I could explain this a little better. But there's definitely some like queuing with steady shot that I had problems with on the beta, and it's not a problem right now. Let me see if I... It's hard to visualize that, though. It's like... You've probably seen it with aim shot before, though, right? So you can get away with casting an aim shot a little later than you should be able to sometimes. Well, on the beta, that wasn't working for steady shot, but it is now. So I think there's actually a little bit more flexibility with the with not clipping. You have TBC Gold Google Ad. What is that? Audio's perfect. Great. Yeah, I keep forgetting to just like write that down, like what audio level I need. Yo, this AoE is killing us. But we're gonna come ahead on bosses. I can pretty much guarantee we're gonna be top DPS on the boss. Good thing is these guys are good. Looks like it was a it's a guild group. That has happened a lot. Pretty much every group I've gotten except for one has been like a guild group where they just didn't have a hunter for some reason. So that's going to be the goal for tonight, right? I don't know if I'll do all of it on stream. I'll try to. But I might have to take a break at some point. But I'd like to get to 70 and one piece of Beast Lord. At least one piece. Alright, so this guy's a good place to demonstrate. So I'm going to do... Fuck, if I can actually get to him. Alright, here we go. So we're going to steady. Alright, hold on. We're going to steady. And we're going to multi. And we're going to steady. Then we're going to steady. Arcane. Steady. And then back to steady. So that's what the French rotation is. And that's going to be your top DPS for most cases. Now the downside is that uses a ton of mana. Like a lot of mana. It's really, really... I mean, you can see I'm going really quickly here. Yeah, I'll keep showing it, or try to keep showing it, because that's what I'm going to be doing on bosses anyway, so. You don't even play TBC? Well, I mean, I'm playing TBC, so that's probably why. You actually, when you set up a stream on YouTube, you like tell it what game you're playing, so it knows... It gives it better ad suitability if you do. Now for AoE situations, I don't know. You got a multi-shot and you got to throw down explosive trap. Explosive trap does a lot of damage now, actually, so that's a thing to keep in mind. All right, so I'll show this again. So we're gonna steady, multi, steady, steady, arcane, steady. Fuck, I messed it up. Alright, starting over. But steady, multi, steady, steady, arcane, steady. That's it. And you see we're just like barely clipping when we do that. That's your best option for DPS. But again, like I said, that takes a lot of mana. And you also might actually need your arcane shot for other things. There have been a lot more dungeon mobs than I remember that had like magic effects that I need to purge. I've been keeping up with my professions. Just mining. So I've actually got a ton of ore and it's just sitting on my bank, I will work on engineering tomorrow. But yeah, definitely need to do that. Engineering is really, really nice. I'd like to do some mote extracting. Now, when you pop rapid fire, it's just steady and auto. Steady and auto. And of course, kill command. Now, you can also throw in multi-shot. That is going to be more damage. Even single target, that's going to be more damage. It's just, you have those same considerations. It's more mana. But you can't do the French rotation where you're doing like multi-shot and steady shot when you have rapid fire. I definitely would say it feels so much better using a slow weapon. Like a 2.7 or even 2.8 speed weapon just does not feel good to do this rotation. Having a 3.0 speed one is really nice. Although it does feel weird the way Blood Fury is like on the global cooldown. I did not remember that being a thing. I mean, you don't use it very often as a hunter anyway, but it feels really weird having that on the global cooldown. Keeping a downgrade weapon if it's... Well, it's probably not going to be higher DPS to keep a worse weapon, but for quality of life, it's worth it, yeah. Definitely worth it for quality of life. I mean, I wish I could get like a 3.4 speed weapon or something. That would be really nice. What bow am I using? This is Melmorta's. Melmorta's Twilight Longbow. And we are still using Wolf here, so we will pick up a Ravager. Once I get to 70, I'll go ahead and pick up a Ravager. And I'm just going to level that up in dungeons. People can deal with it. I don't really care if I'm doing a little bit lower DPS for 3 or 4 dungeons. I don't care at all. I still do think Wolf is the best pet for soloing. It has to be. You do get kind of a similar effect with like an owl, but I don't know, man. I love Wolf. It's just so nice. It's also not a big DPS loss right now because our crit rating, this is my crit rating, it's super low. It's 12.3%. So until we get some better gear, it doesn't matter. Now once we do get some better gear though, Wolf will fall way behind for DPS. Man, this shit is way easier than I remember. Like, this is really easy. Alright, we have no cooldowns. But... Alright, I'll try and show this rotation again. Oh, okay, we got... Here we go. Alright, watch our speed now. Fuck, that's messed up. Well, we have Heroism and we have Rapid Fire. And you see, we have to do like 2 auto shots between steadies. There's no way that I can do... There's just no way to, Hold on. Just taking some concentration. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's just... You're going too fast to really be able to do anything other than that. I don't understand why this... Oh, fuck, I'm on melee. That's why. Damn it. Alright, next time we get... Bloodlust, I'll check that. But I was definitely above 1.5 speed there, so there was just no way to do anything other than like 2 auto shots and 1 steady shot. I tried to do 1-to-1 and we were clipping pretty bad. Do I read chat and reply? Of course I do. When I'm doing a dungeon, I try my best, but I'm also trying not to be bad in the dungeon. Adamantite arrow maker. No, that's not in the game yet. It is definitely not in the game. You can check because there's the, what's it called? The bullet one. That's from a vendor and it's not in the game. They wouldn't put the arrow one in the game and not the bullet one. And I did camp the vendor for that one a bunch on beta, and it's just not in the game. So our best arrows are not going to be the engineering ones, probably for... I don't know if it'll ever end up being our best. I hope it does. Oh shit, there's a quest back here, I forgot. Yeah, it'll definitely be a later phase. I would expect it to be phase 2, though. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't phase 2. Although there have been some problems with stuff like that. Nice. Those are pretty good. No, actually, those are pretty terrible. The leather ones are pretty good. Terox Quill dungeon item. Yes, sorry about that. Yes, but Spearhead. Yeah, this is Terox Quill. It's from the quest for Sethic Halls. It's right outside. It's pretty good. And man, just for questing and even dungeons, not even trying to melee weave, but it, because you automatically go between auto attack and auto shot now, it's really easy to just slip in melee attacks. And I mean, you're going to do quite a bit of damage, so it's totally worth it. There are definitely still queuing issues with Raptor Strike. I've been trying to do some melee weaving, and it's just not, it's not great. You can do macros to get around that, but yeah, that's, I don't know. I just haven't felt like dealing with it. We will though, once maybe once I get, I don't know, either Legacy or Sonic Spear, and I have like a decent weapon for weaving, then I'd be interested in trying it out more. What about Wolf makes it good for soloing? Furious Hell. Furious Hell saved my life like a million times. As far as like Ravager or something like that for soloing, I mean that's not going to work. We had a lot of problems with Ravager on the beta stream because he would always dump his focus, and then when he'd get to the next mob he'd have no focus, so I would pull aggro immediately. Wolf only has bite, which per point of focus, bite is like the most damaging ability. And then you want claw or gore because your pet's going to have a ton of focus because it goes for the throat. But our crit rating is 12%, so we don't have to worry about that right now. As far as what does like Howl do for you to help out in a solo situation, it'll pull mobs. Like if you proximity aggro some mobs and then you use Howl, they'll all be on your pet. So you can use that to manipulate mobs. Fuck, don't die. And there are a lot of places, man. There's way more than I remembered where, you know, I have to pull 2 or 3 mobs at once. Especially in Netherstorm. I did not really remember that, but that's definitely been a big thing. In Netherstorm, very rarely have I pulled just one mob. There's 2 or 3 mobs every pull. Will I tame a Ghost Wolf? If they put it back in the game, definitely, but you can't do it. I tested that on the beta, you couldn't do it. Can you just turn gore off? Yeah, you can. And I did that on the beta, and it worked better. What you can also do, if you feel like putting in the work, you can just manually do gore. So like if you get a crit, then just cast gore manually. That's the best option, it's just I don't feel like doing it. Although, to be honest, I don't like Ravagers. They look terrible. They look really, really bad. I might get a cat and just deal with it. It's not a big DPS loss, so I might do it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Mine Twitch also, no. Definitely not. What's the shot timer called? It's just called weapon swing timer. Damn. My pet got absolutely demolished. See, like that guy had demon skin or whatever. It's pretty good to purge buffs like that. Man, I used Rock Delar for so long. I thought that, like I said, it's been difficult to find groups for stuff. You see, I've got a lot of group quests still in here. I have like all the ones from Negron still. Although, I tried to solo pretty much all of them. I didn't try and solo Dern or anything, but I did solo most of them. And it's actually not too hard. Actually, Showdown in the Grand. That was actually probably one of the most fun quests to solo I've done in a very long time. You, for Alliance, that quest is a little different. You have Baron Sablemane come down. He's a big dragon, and like he'll help you out with stuff. If you do it as Horde, you actually end up doing everything with Rexar, which is actually pretty cool. And so you can have Rexar tank this mob for you, and then it takes a lot of damage, but oh shit! All right, hold on, I gotta focus real quick. All right, we're good. He takes a lot of damage, but he will tank that mob for you, so it kind of turns it into like a target dummy, and it's just a DPS race. And it says it's suggested 3 players or whatever. So doing that solo is a really fun quest. I definitely recommend doing that if you haven't got to Nagrand yet. You can do that whole quest line solo. It's the one with Baron Sablemane. You're going to play your hunter and watch this. Nice. Absolutely brilliant. Cat for life. Yeah, I do like cats. I don't really care about Broken Tooth, and my favorite cat got ruined, so that is depressing. If that cat hadn't got ruined, I'd be using it. And you guys know what cat I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The weapon swing timer, though, it's not perfect. It worked out really, really good in Classic, but for some reason they broke it. I don't know what they did, but it doesn't work quite right. So you might see some weird stuff going on with it. I think they changed the way that mods can query your attack speed. Why Viper over Hawk? Just for mana. If I wanted to drink between every pull, then you would go Hawk. In fact, I recommended to not take improved aspect of the Hawk while leveling, or at least once you get Viper, go ahead and swap it out. And then I didn't take my own advice, which was dumb because it was the right advice. There's been almost no time that I can use Viper or not be in Viper while out questing. In dungeons, like, yeah, I could get by with I can get by with Hawk more, and especially for bosses, I'll turn on Hawk for this. Hope you can find group for your rogue. It's 79 or 70. Yeah, I've only had one rogue in a group, and he was the lowest damage by a lot. But maybe that guy just wasn't very good. I don't know. Alright, that guy popped drums of war. Okay, so here we go. We got heroism. Alright, and attack speed is 1.4. So yeah, at 1.4, what we do is we gotta do like 2 auto shots. No, fuck. Oh, damn it. And I get MC'd. I'm lighting this dude up. Oh, he's dead. Wow. Damn, I really jacked that dude up. So I didn't really get to explain what I wanted to there. So our attack speed was really, really fast, and it was to the point where he died again. Oh man. So my attack speed was really, really fast, to the point where we couldn't do anything between auto shots, except for like every 2 auto shots. And I tried to explain that in the video, but I don't know if that made sense. Alright, I'm MC'd again. You want to shoot me? Oh, everybody... Wait a minute. I didn't know that everybody got...
Now you've gone for good.
Wait a minute. This isn't what I was... Oh, fuck. We are gonna wipe. Wow. Alright, look at this. See, this keeps happening. You see what I'm doing here? I'm right on the line of auto... or... Yeah, I don't understand why this happens, but... I won't auto attack. I'm just stuck in this animation. It'll do the same thing, It'll do the same thing if you're, like, right in between melee and auto shot range. I'll get stuck doing that. There I was, like, right at the edge of, auto shot range. I know I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this stuff. I'm trying, but, like, it's difficult while I'm doing a dungeon. What server am I on? This is Fairbanks. I was going to say ATS. I've gotten used to saying that, but yeah, we're on Fairbanks. How often do I use mark on trash? I used it on my main target. I don't swap it again. If I'm going to get most of... Yeah, if I'm going to get most of it, because it only goes up by 11 each time, but... What I do actually is I macro Hunter's Mark to pet attack. So I do Hunter's Mark and that sends my pet into attack. That's like how I start most fights. Do you ever use Serpent Sting? Very rarely. It's not really part of your... You don't really have a place to throw it in for damage. And... I mean, 773 compared to Arcane Shot. For a lot more mana, it's really not that great. There's a nice weak auras for that. Yes, I've actually seen a lot of people, or a couple people, make weak auras for this current iteration of Hunter rotation. That is definitely something worth looking into. I just haven't... I've done like nothing with my add-ons since I've been so focused on leveling. I updated them before I went through the Dark Portal, and then I haven't touched them since. That was mages. Mages are pretty good in TBC. Where's that adamantite? Definitely saw adamantite in it. Props to YouTube for throwing the stream in your auto queue. That is nice. Like I said, man, YouTube may not be perfect, but that they haven't banned me. And they do help out, you know, they recommend my stuff. I mean, nobody would have found me if it wasn't for YouTube recommending my videos. Something like Twitch would not do that. Alright, so we're going to save cooldowns, I guess. I'm going to put a trap down. Maybe I can freeze somebody. I don't know if that'll help. Alright, we're going to do spread, they said. They also said hold cooldowns. Ooh, that DBM timer was completely off. Did you notice that? And I remember so many times people would decide like, yeah, we don't need to clear the trash around here, and then somebody would get punted into it. Like every time that would happen. Alright, so this is 25 seconds until the next one. I don't think that's right. Alright, I put a trap down. We'll see if that helps. Because if I freeze that guy, he won't kill people. Right? Alright, so, yeah, see? I said 3.5. Immune, never mind. We need... Oh, there's that adamantite. Alright, I think we should just burn him from this point. I need to macro... Ooh, I fucked that up. I need to macro kill command into my abilities because that was working pretty good on the beta. I was really surprised at that. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't even pray to Hunter Jesus, and we got it. What are my leveling talents? Pretty much the same as raid talents. You can do a couple things differently, like I do take bestial swiftness. And you might want I don't know, cat-like reflexes is not bad. It's actually not. You don't want this for raids, of course, but for leveling it's actually maybe good. So once I got to like Netherstorm, my pet started getting just demolished. Up until that point, he was fine. He could tank like 3 mobs, no problem. So if you had worse gear than me, or once you get to like Netherstorm, it might be worth it to try and squeeze in cat-like reflexes. Maybe over bestial discipline. If you're using a pet that doesn't have a focus dump. Oh, I didn't. Wait a minute. Where's the Kara one? Is in that's in Murmur's room, right? For Kara attunement. Why am I talking like a podcaster? I should do a podcast. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Remember adamantite. Oh fuck, I forgot it. I won't hearth out. I'll go back and get it before we leave. That's a good idea. And we're actually doing pretty good drops-wise. We've already got 3 pieces now. We've got Ravenclaw Band, Cloak of the Insider, and Melmortus. Plus, I did the Houndmaster, and I got Natasha's Choker. You rush the mode extractor, nice. Right now, it might be, I don't know how it is on your server, but on this server, actually seems like a really good time to be buying moats. All of them are really, really cheap. Which is funny because that's the complete opposite of what people expected. But they've all been really, really cheap. Fire, air, all of them. Because I had, I think I have 1, maybe 2 primal airs. I was actually farming a little bit of the ivory for consortium rep, and I was just killing those while I was doing that. Because we actually need, now, wrong one. Yeah, because we actually need this. So, this is actually not bad. You probably won't use it, but it's not bad. The main reason we need consortium rep is this is where we get our ammo pouch at Honor. So, we need to get that. But also, if you're an engineer, Elemental Seaphorium, this is not in the game right now. I don't know why it shows up here, but it's not in the game right now. But we'll need it later anyway. JC in mining, though. We are NG in mining. Now, god damn it. Whenever he, Nova's a big group like that, my pet's just gonna get wrecked, because he's the only thing in melee range. After we do this, do you guys think, should we keep working on Kara attunement, or... Yeah, we should probably work on Kara attunement. So, next is... Steam Vault, right? Right? No, it's Arcatraz. Ooh. Alright, well, we might do Steam Vault anyway, just for gear. And I can work on, getting the Arcatraz key later. I mean, I don't have a guild, so my chances of getting into Kara are pretty low anyway. Yeah, I'm doing this one for attunement. But there is gear here as well, so I'm trying to be as efficient as I can be. Trying to get gear and do attunements. Your leatherworking and skinning. I don't think it's going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, that drum nerf really killed leatherworking for me. What level did I do Houndmaster? You can do it as soon as you get to Blade's Edge. It's really easy. The, like the boss, you can summon those treants to kill the boss, so it's really easy. Although, I had another decent necklace by that point that wasn't much worse, honestly. It wasn't a big upgrade. This is 145k XP per hour. I was getting about 210 to 220 in Netherstorm questing, so it's not particularly high. Oh, look at that. Steam Vault's after this. Look at that. Fucking brilliant. We have 2 pieces of Beast Lord that drop there. Actually, what's funny to me is, I did do... Alright, I gotta tell you guys about my Blood Furnace run, but I did do Ramparts. Really easy. Did the quests, really smooth run, no problems. Which is actually kind of funny because I could not find a Ramparts group on the beta. If you guys remember those beta streams, we spent like 3 hours looking for a Ramparts group, and then we finally got one. And like somebody DC'd or something, and we had another hunter who had no keybinds, so he just kept pulling mobs and dying. Oh, that was pretty fun. But the actual Blood Furnace run that I got in, we basically didn't have a tank. He kept DCing, and he DC'd at the last boss, so we had to do the last boss with no tank. And then he got back on and was like, sorry about that, I'll be right back. And he wasn't, so we just did the whole dungeon with no tank. It took forever. But it was actually kind of, it was a good time. I did have fun with that. Your weapon swing timer is buggy. No, mine's buggy too. I don't think 6 actually... That's actually not bad. I don't think 6 wrote that add-on. I think he just wrote the fix for it. Which, it's kind of fixed, but not totally. So whoever actually wrote that add-on will hopefully update it soon. Whoops. How often am I throwing in arcane shots? Arcane shot is secondary. By the way, jumper cables are not a trinket anymore, if you guys didn't know. And my I don't even have my XL cables. I have the... I don't think I ever even made them. I have the schematic for them, definitely. But I don't think I ever made them. I never got around to it, okay? But my regular cables have been working really well. I've been pretty impressed. Is there a working steady shot macro? Come on, man. You're still asking that? A lot of buttons to press here. It does seem like there's some weird delay when I turn on rapid fire. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed that, but I definitely seem to have that happen. Alright, rapid fire's gone back to French. Ooh, yeah, that's a thing I should talk about, by the way. You get pushback on steady shot, so you can very easily mess up your rotation. Very easily mess up your rotation because you got pushback. I wonder if it's worth... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth to stop the... yeah, I don't really want that thing. It's cool, but I don't want it. I don't know if it's worth it, like, if you're getting pushback, to stop and just let the audio shot ring out. It's a good question. Damn, these boots suck. Is it, what dungeon is it that has the good boots? I know there's a dungeon quest with good boots. I just don't remember which one it is. You do feel the delay during rapid fire. Alright, just want to make sure that wasn't only me. It's really weird. It's not just weapon swing timer. Like, it's actually, there's a serious delay there. Why damage done instead of DPS? Why not? Look at how much damage that shaman's doing. Pretty surprised. Steady, steady arcane repeat. Yeah, that would be for French. So when you have a slow attack speed, that's exactly right. That's the one you want to do. Now, you can also... There's a couple rotations, so I tried to make that clear in the video. So, French is the one you want to do when you have a slow weapon. And then once you get a little bit faster, either through improved aspect of the hawk or whatever, that's when you want to go to 1-to-1. So 1 steady shot and 1 auto shot. But with that one, you can also swap the steady shot for a multi-shot. That will be more damage single target still. It's just, you want me to trap that one? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I can't get that aggro. That guy actually had a lot of threat on there. I used max rank distract and I couldn't pull that. Put down a trap there. All right, don't kite through the trap. I guess he didn't see it. Although our mage is frost, I guess, so that works anyway. This guy's doing a lot better than my last paladin tank. Last paladin tank I had, man, that guy was just getting absolutely demolished. Yeah, I gotta pick these soul devices up after this. So, remind me to go grab these soul devices for the quest. After we kill Murmur. Actually, why don't I just do that while they're drinking? Alright, I guess he's gonna grab some now too. Your green bow is 2.8. Well, then you can't really French with 2.8. They say 2.9, but even 2.9 you're going to clip a little bit. With a 2.8, you're probably going to clip too much for it to be worth it, I would say. One more. What auto timer am I using? This is just called weapon swing timer. Oh, god damn it. Whoops. Oh man, I did not mean to hit rapid fire there. I wanted to say rapid fire for Murmur. I wanted to have all my cooldowns for the boss, but whoops. Whoops. That is a disappointment. It's not even like a it's not even like a key that I hit accidentally very often. I think that's the only time I've ever done that. Really, really sad. You got servant swiftness and quiver and your attack speed's not right? I don't know. I really don't know what would cause that. Could I talk a little bit more about my feelings on Aldor versus Scryer? Man, do you want me to get another Uruguayan virus? Is that what you're saying? Is that really what you're saying? Oh, that video was wild. Sometimes, man, videos just go off the rails. I don't do that on purpose. Well, they got power infusion. Wish I could steal that. That makes me want to play my priest, by the way. I got a lot of classes I want to play, but honestly, I'm really feeling priest next for some reason. I don't know exactly why, but I just really am. Priest sounds like a lot of fun right now. There are a lot of priests around, though. I'm surprised how many priests I've seen. Lots of shadow priests as well. Oh, he got drums. Alright, well, we do have heroism. So with heroism, yeah, we got to go back to 1-to-1. Now we want to do 1-to-1 with multi-shot, because that's going to be more damage. Ooh, actually, this is really fast. This is right on the border. So this is tough.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I forgot to change. Damn it. Ooh, didn't know that would kill my pet like that. It's actually probably better to revive him. Wow, I had to hit me with that twice. Alright, we've totally messed this fight up, but don't worry about it. We did really terrible this entire fight, but don't worry about it. We're good.
Run away, little girl.
Sometimes you're allowed to do that. Alright, we gotta get the quest item. Sonic Spear, do it. Oh, fucking yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh. This is Biss weapon. This is pretty much Biss. Yeah, it is. So, 2 one-handed fist weapons is better, but did I get on a different layer than these guys?
King's honor, friend.
No? Okay. That was weird. Alright, so now it's to... What quest is this?
Need help?
Oh, damn, you turn these in here. Okay. I'll need that. Soul devices. We want these leather ones. They're pretty good. Nice.
Safe travel.
Very nice. Alright, now we need to fly to Coilfang, which is this way. Pick up those Coilfang quests as well. So it's not exactly Biss, it's kind of Biss. 2 fist weapons with... Oh shit, I can't vendor Dragonstalker. 2 fist weapons with weight stones is going to be Biss. But if you're not using any... Swamp Rat's faster, I think. If you're not using weight stones or anything like that, which you probably won't be doing when you're out just soloing and stuff, Sonic Spear is better, yeah. Like, you see how quick that ammo goes. We used 5 slots of ammo. It's over 1,000 arrows in one dungeon. If you're trying to spam dungeons, man, I go out so fast. Part of it is we just shoot faster with Servant Swiftness now. Currently level 44, playing Horde and Hunter for the first time. Well, congrats, man. That sounds awesome. What professions am I? We are NG in mining. Once I get, like, my warrior up, I may drop mining here and pick up jewel crafting. Because as I said, jewel crafting is really good for hunters, but not for a long time. Let's see. I don't know if this will show up in here, actually. Yeah, Hardcornium Choker. So this is like a phase 4 or phase 5. I think it's phase 5. That's really, really good. That's like, I think that is your Biss neck. Alright, we need to pick up arrows. And we can't pick up arrows here. Oh wait, this guy does sell arrows. And he repairs, nice. Does NG work in arenas? Actually, some items do work in arena. Not all of them, but definitely not all of them. Yeah, I know the Cenarian guy has arrows, but I don't know if those ones are better. There are good arrows there, but which ones are those? Oh my god, I can't click on the right thing. Cenarian Expedition. The revered arrows, those are the ones we want. We gotta get the revered. The honored ones, I don't think are that great. Is that the best crafted item for hunters? I think it changes over phases, so like the engineering hat is really good for a while. Primal Strike is not bad for a while. I should have mailed some stuff, but I think we're alright. And I'm excited to get to 70 now. We got Sonic Spear. 24 hit rating. That is the best thing about Sonic Spear, is getting that 24 hit rating. Hunter Jesus is on our side today, guys. Because we are doing pretty good with drops. We got Cloak of the Insider. And we got Sonic Spear. And then one run. We pretty much don't have to ever go back to Shadow Lab now. I mean, I am going to need rep. So that's a thing. I'll have to go back for rep. But I don't think I need any gear there now. Yeah, I think we're good. Those pants are not bad, but it's gonna be Beast Lord. Hopefully there's not a bunch of people over here. When I tried to do slave pins, and I could not find a group for it. I had one group that we got into slave pins, and our tank was really terrible. We waited like an hour on the tank, he was AFK. And then we got in slave pens. He kept pulling when the healer had no mana and died. And then all his gear was broke. And he couldn't figure out how to repair. And then they booted me from the group when he got back. And then he put me on ignore. And then the healer that was in the group said that these guys were terrible and he's leaving now. Best way to level a pet? Well, it's probably dungeons now. You might still be able to do it quickly in like solo slave pins, but I haven't tested that at 70 now. I tested that at 70 on the beta, and it worked pretty nice, but I haven't tested it since they nerfed it. Sounds like a first time WoW boosted character. It could be. I was surprised he had what's it called? Skull Flame Shield. And then yeah, the rest of his gear was pretty terrible. This dude better not try and fight me down here. You do not want to fight in the water when you're on a hunter. That is a really bad time. That is a really bad time. Why am I using Terox Quill? Don't I have better? I do have better, but it's level 70. We are still level 69. Now, this will give us a really nice helm. So we definitely want to do this quest.
How may I help?
Helm of the Claw. That is fairly nice. Even without the sockets, it's still better than what we have on. That's really nice. Looks unbelievably bad. Just terrible. Can't believe how bad that looks. Terox ain't bad if you can scrap the hit. It's a lot of agility, definitely. Am I using the macro, brother? No. Doesn't this guy need a summon? He's way out there. Well, I take some PvP honor gear. I don't know what you mean. You're 68 and still rocking tier 2. I think around Blade's Edge is when you're going to start seeing better stuff. That's when I did. Communal set bis. Oh, that communal set. I asked if this guy needed a summon. He said yes. So everybody else went inside, and I'm just sitting here waiting. What's a good add-on for clarifying stats? I haven't found a good one right now. This one's called Character Stats TBC. There was a really good one before, but it hadn't been updated. Alright, definitely gonna kill that guy for this. Like, why would that guy do that? We were just sitting there summoning and then he started a fight to die immediately, I guess. Not a good plan. Ebenezer scale isn't much better than tier 3. No, it's not. Like, the crafted leatherworking gear is a little disappointment. It really is. I mean, I really like crafting stuff too, but there's just nothing. There's nothing really worth it. Why Wolf and not a Ravager? Because Ravager is not as good for soloing. For raids and dungeons, yes, I would go with Ravager. But our crit is so low right now that it's not really going to make much of a difference. This says 18.2. This says 12. So I don't actually know which one of these is right. I have no idea which one of these is right. But either way, our crit is really low. If your crit is really low and your pet's not focus capping, then it doesn't really matter if he has a focus dump or not. How many Beast Lord pieces? None, but we've done good on other drops. We've had good luck with other drops. We got Cloak already. We got Melmortis. We got Ravenclaw Band. And we got Sonic Spear. What's Marksman look like? Pretty basic. You've got to get lethal shots, and then you've got to get efficiency or Imp Hunter's Mark. Just depends on what you're doing. If you're the hunter, that's going to take Imp Hunter's Mark, and then you have to get these. Go for the throat, aim shot. Rapid killing isn't that great, but the cooldown reduction on rapid fire is nice, and you have to have mortal shots. I think we're going to see some Beast Lord here, though. Which piece are we going to see? Now that I don't actually know. Go ahead and start placing bets. Which piece, Beast Lord, are we going to see here? Because it's pants and... yeah, it's pants. Ooh, and shoulders. Oh, nice. There's Coilfang armaments. We haven't got any of those yet. Feeling the Beast Lord Mantle, and you're feeling the pants. I don't know. I don't actually know which one. I don't know which one I even want. Probably the shoulders, because these shoulders I'm using look like garbage. Although Beast Lord doesn't look that great either, to be honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of its looks. It's not great. We did grab the Kara quest, right? We did that correctly. I didn't miss it. Car's on. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. I did do that right. Right? Let me look at my book here. Yeah, we got it. And TK after that, damn. Definitely not doing Architrez after this. I would definitely like to do Architrez. In fact, Architrez has one of the few weapons that is like an upgrade over Melmortis. We do want the Coilfang bow the most, but there's a crossbow there that's pretty good. Forget what it's called. I'll pull it up in just a second. Place feels a little more difficult. What's that thing called? Architrez. Emberhawk crossbow. That's a little bit better than Melmortis. It's not a lot, but it's a little better. There, the fist weapons are there as well, though. It'd be really nice. Although, I won't lie to you guys, I don't really care about... I mean, for raids I'll do it, but I just don't really like the idea of, weight stones. I mean, come on, you gotta use a fist weapon and a weight stone, come on. You're not seeing gore and stuff in the spell book. Just, I mean, make sure you've learned them. Other than that, I don't know. I have seen some problems with pet training before, but normally they'll just go away. Don't remember this one. Canarian Refuge. Really weird to be in here in a group, because I won't lie to you guys, man, I spent a very long time in here working on that like mining solo video. Oh my god, that took a really long time. It seems like it would be really easy. I try and do these videos that it's like, oh man, this is gonna be really easy, I'll be able to put together a nice video, take no time at all. And then like 3 days later, I'm like 10% done. That was one of those. That took a long time. Ooh, you see that interrupt on that heal? I do think that mining will be useful though. I haven't had too much trouble mining out in the open world right now, but I'm sure that's going to change. That's definitely going to change. I need to go that way. I've never seen anybody clear this way, but I guess we're killing mobs for XP and shit, I guess. What do I use to track auto shot? It's just called weapon swing timer. Ooh, there's a patrol right there, bro. Don't. Ooh, that's gonna be. Ooh. That was close. That would have been pretty rough. Also, make sure your pet has avoidance. I don't know what happened, but my pet did not have avoidance. I taught it to him, and then he didn't have it. I noticed that in, I forget what dungeon I was in, but he just kept dying. And then I checked, and he didn't have avoidance anymore. We need to go this way. I don't know where they're going. We gotta pop the thing. Definitely need to get the steady shot macro, not steady shot, kill command. But also one thing that I feel like is going to be really helpful is steady shot doesn't have start attack built into it, and you definitely want to turn on auto shot when you go to do that. Why no Ravager? We just haven't leveled one yet. And I think Wolf is better for PvP. Surprised how often I've gotten that question today. Really surprised. I mean, I wouldn't level with a Ravager. That sounds awful. Sounds really bad. We tried that on the beta and it was terrible. Leveling with a Wolf has been really nice. Leveling with Gorilla, nice. That sounds pretty good, actually, yeah. I actually wanted to do an updated look at all pet families and all their abilities, and I haven't got to do that yet. Maybe I will do that in a couple weeks. Yeah, owls are pretty good too. It's a similar thing to Wolf, I think. Am I Scryer? Yes, I am. I said I was going to go Scryer. A lot of people say go Aldor, but you know what? I said I was going to go. I said I was going to go Scryer, and I did. I mean, I'd be really happy to have that belt right now. I would be really happy to have that belt. We've got Hexer's belt. It's terrible. You're going to pull that group right there. Yep. Alright. Gonna pop some cooldowns. Alright, that was pretty easy actually. I guess if you pop all your cooldowns on trash, it gets pretty easy. I guess that makes sense. I don't know what these guys are doing while we skip the first boss. Maybe they're just wanting to do the Kara part. I don't know. Maybe they don't know. Your back and terrible back pain. Sorry to hear that, man. I know for me, like I have to get up. I have to like take a break, you know, like get up and stretch every hour or so. It's been rough. It's not because I'm getting old, okay? It's because I have a terrible chair. You can hear this chair making like a bunch of noise on my microphone too. Although I'm actually surprised at how much fun I've been having, to be honest. When I was leveling on the beta, it was like I was having a good time. I did enjoy it. But I don't know, there's something about the beta where it's like, you know, this is finite, and I kind of lose. You just don't get all the enjoyment out of it. Now that we're actually on live, and I'm doing this, and it's more permanent, it's a lot of fun. I've actually picked up a couple living rubies, by the way, from mining. They're not going for a whole lot. I'm really surprised. It was 49 gold when I last checked. What is the swing timer add-on? It's just called Weapon Swing Timer. He's gonna pull a... Oh, what the... Thought he would pull those slaves back here. There is a gun from here, isn't there? But I don't really want it. Yeah, it's not a bad gun, actually. It's pretty decent. But yeah, we don't need that. I would take those. Actually, I really, really want those. Schematic Rocket Boots Extreme. They won't go for much until the demand goes up. I actually figured there would be some demand since you could level JC during the pre-patch. I figured a lot of people would have it leveled up and ready to go. I mean, I know you got to get the recipe in TBC, but it's not like people are starting over from level 1. Man, I hate these goddamn lepers. These things killed me a lot soloing in here. I mean, a lot. I hate these goddamn things. I've just been getting tons of FD resists in general. I don't know if anybody caught it. I put it at the very end. Sometimes when I do a video, I'll have like something that I kind of want to say, or I don't know. I have a joke that I want to put in, but it doesn't fit anywhere. So I'll just put it at the end of the video, like after the outro and everything. And I was in Dire Mall on the beta, so I was level 70 testing stuff out. And I'm still getting FD resists and dying. So bad. That's just so disappointing that I'm getting FD resists in Dire Mall at level 70. You're losing the FD. I mean, when you can. Alright. Well, we're going to try and do this right. We're going to go back to Hawk. We've got all our cooldowns. I need to move those DBM. Oh, fuck! I need to move those DBM alerts. They're in the way. Wow, I'm doing terrible. And there's definitely some queuing issue. You could see I was spamming steady shot there. And I would steady shot. Mask of Penance. That looks pretty cool. I always like that one. Let's go mine this shit. We need to despawn our pet if we're jumping in the water too. Kill command is... No, I haven't set those up yet. I did that on the beta, but I haven't set that up yet. These dudes are pumping. It's mostly the AoE, but the shaman is. Yeah. I mean, that guy's Blizzard is... It's half his damage is from Blizzard. If we have like a fight where it's not AoE, it'll look better. Shaman's really tearing it up. Yeah, especially if you've got the gear. Ellie is really fun. I like Ellie a lot. Any rotation tips with Slave Maker? Well, you can just at level 74. Well, you should be able to do French at that point. You've got everything you need to do French, so that's what I would do. Is that rich? No, that's a regular one. I mean, with a paladin tank, these guys are pulling a lot of mobs too. I could also be a little, I could be a little better with my explosive trap. I haven't been putting it down that much. Explosive trap, that new rank of explosive trap is actually pretty strong. Does quite a bit of damage. What just happened? Oh, I was typing. Oh man, I was like, what's going on? Why isn't anything working? I was just trying to type. Nice. It does look like they fixed the pet pathing. On the beta, my pet was... as soon as I touched the water here, he would do all kinds of weird shit, but he'd be doing just fine right now. Can we get a welcome? Of course. I mean, I normally say, welcome to the stream when I start, but, you know, we can always throw in another one every now and then. I understand a lot of people filter in and out. These guys are also really dangerous when you're trying to solo this. Do I macro pet attack in? No. I want my pet attacking... Damn it. I generally don't want my... Generally, I want my pet attacking my target, but not all the time, so... Oh, I need to... Ooh, this is not good. Why didn't we just clear that other group? If I pull my pet out, he might path around and pull that group. And I need to mine this. So we are petless right now. What bow gun speed should you use? Slower is better right now. 3.0 feels the best to me right now. You're not liking any of the macros. What macros? Is leatherworking not that good on hunters because of the drum nerf? I mean, it was never going to be great. Yeah, look at that. There's a huge delay there when I use rapid fire. I have no idea what that is. But that is really bad. Man, my pet is just getting demolished. He was not in that cloud, was he? I have to pull him back up. Damn it. Maybe he lost avoidance again. I'm gonna check that. No, but it's still up there.
Our matron will be the end of you.
You're having pet issues where it won't come back to you. I've had some pathing problems, but most of the pathing problems I had were in the beta and they've been fixed, so... God damn it. In that regard, he's been fine. We're gonna clear these other ones, or... Nope, okay. Just keeps attacking on defense. I never leave my pet on defensive, I only keep it on passive, and then I just manually control him. Alright, we're feeling the Beast Lord, boys. We're gonna see both drop. I don't think it's possible, but we're gonna make it happen. Hunter Jesus is at the wheel. Well, is he at the bowstring? I guess that makes more sense. I don't know what those markers mean. Like, I thought square is usually for trap and sheep is moon, but we didn't do any of those things. Come on, man. You guys couldn't interrupt that? Oh, I guess the mage is just chilling there. That would be why. I need to work on cooking as well. Cooking is pretty important since we can make pet treats. You gotta do those dailies. Don't forget to do that. Well, I'm just happy you're enjoying the videos. Blood Elf Throwaway. Although I have no idea what videos I'm going to do this week. I have zero idea. All I've been thinking about is playing Hunter. Oh shit, pet got feared. No, 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 no. Where's he at? Where's he? Like, okay, he's just dead. Never mind. I mean, I guess I'd rather him be dead than running into mobs, but... Maybe I like Wolf. Actually, I've just gotten that question like a million times already. It's not that I don't really mind answering a question more than once. It doesn't bother me. But I know if somebody watches the VOD later, and I do get a lot of views from the VOD, it kind of gets boring for those people to hear me answer the same, 5 or 10 questions 100 times throughout a stream. And I figure somebody else is going to ask that same question again in a couple minutes, so I just try and space it out. My pet has been getting absolutely trucked this dungeon. That's pretty weird, because that didn't happen in any other dungeon I've done. He was fine in Shadow Labyrinth, right? I don't remember him dying a bunch. Have I done a video on Tier 3 versus Beast Lord? No. I mean, I did pre-raid best video. And Beast Lord definitely beats Tier 3, that's what you're wondering. I don't really see a whole video worth of content there. I've actually thought about redoing the pre-raid best video just because a couple of things have changed that we didn't expect, but it's still like 90% right, so I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe I should just move on to phase 1 bis. I feel like that might be better. I think they're cleaving a lot here. I don't know, he seems like he's just going down fast. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. He should get behind them so that he avoids the cleave. Alright, we have most cooldowns. We should be fine here. Should actually be able to do some good damage. We're not going to mess this up. I missed drums, I don't care. Gotta let off 2 auto shots and then steady shot. Now we just have heroism, so back to 1-to-1. Where's the... Okay. I messed that up a little bit. I need to, some of my bars here are covering up their buffs. I need to move those around a little bit. Alright, now we have no buffs, so we should go back to French. A steady shot did not go off. Alright, come on, Hunter Jesus, be with us. Bring us the Beast Lord. Any of them. Either piece, we will take it. God damn it. That's alright. We do have to run this a lot for stuff anyway. And we got 4 Coilfang armaments, and we got a bunch of quests to turn in. What is French? So that's the one where it's going to be steady, multi, steady, steady, arcane, steady. and then repeat. That's your best damage when you have a slow weapon speed. Now I assume these guys aren't doing Arcatraz, no way to do that. These guys are going to hit more. I don't know if they're doing any more dungeons tonight. If they are, I'll go with them. Otherwise, I'm going to go look for another dungeon group.
Open your heart to the light. Be kind to those less fortunate. Each day is a blessing. Remember the lessons of the past.
What is the reason for not popping steady shot in between every auto shot? Well, it depends on your attack speed. Oh, they want to do Black Morass. I'm down for that. That'd be good. That'd be perfect. If you are attacking really, really fast, you actually can't get a steady shot out between the auto shots without clipping. So that's the point of that. But outside of that, the only time you would not want to do a steady shot in between is if you are throwing a multi-shot and there's not enough time, or you're moving or something like that, or you get spell pushback, you know, stuff like that. I would like to turn in these quests really quickly. I think that's fine. Just get a Ravager so people stop asking. I'd like to go grab that helmet really quickly. I might go do that.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Safe
And then yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, he said if I want, go turn in quest. Helm bomb, yeah. What server is this, and how would I rate hunters in PvP? They're any good? Yeah, hunters are good in PvP. It's a season 1 is kind of weird though, because not a lot of people are going to have tons of resil, so you can probably just burst people down. I think you can actually get somewhere with meme comps, even like multiple BM hunters. Once we're later in the game in like season 3 and stuff though, you're going to see marks and drain comps really take over though. But even serve can be a lot of fun. It really can. The problem is I think serve goes better with a healer that can actually do some damage. Season 1 is Shadow Priest messing you up. What speed would you normally do French? So it's like 2.1, I think, because I'm at 2.17 right now. I think 2.1 is best. Let's restock arrows real quick. When I can't believe I ran out of arrows when I was doing that Black Morass. I felt so bad because we probably would have killed him if I hadn't ran out. Oh, this is really terrible. I feel so bad about that. It was really bad. I don't use any macros. I don't have anything really macroed right now, but I mean, I have a trinket macro. That's about it. You're having a lot of fun leveling as Marks. I don't know if I would want to level as Marks, but I did a lot of pre-patch farming as Marks, and I don't know, I mean, I really do like Marks. I wish Marks was better. Although, like I said, it's not bad. It just BM and serve are both so good. How do you beat it? Is the problem. Need to mail shit. I don't know what any of these icons are, so I'm just mailing like random. What is this key? Oh, that's the key fragment. All right. Yeah, we can't get those good arrows yet. Those are revered. Damn, there are so many more people out here now than when I was leveling. Yeah, actually, I don't know if any of you guys remember a long time ago. I'm going to turn these in for the rep, I don't care. A long time ago, I did a video on like 10 things to know before going into TBC. And I mentioned that I was probably going to pretty much skip Eastern Hellfire and just go west to get away from everybody else. That's exactly what I did. And it worked out really, really well. I had like hardly any competition for any quests. So when I was in Hellfire, you see I still have all these quests over on the east side. I did just enough to do to get to 61, and I did the Mag Har quests. After that, I went to Zangar and just kind of went in order at that point. Had almost no competition for quests or quest mobs, which was really nice. Downside was, like I said, I had a lot of trouble finding people for groups, for like group quests and stuff. The Scout's arrows are better. I thought the 65 arrows were better than Scout arrows, and that only the revered ones were better. Yeah, those are 26 damage. Those are 32, so those aren't better. Better to get slow flying now and farm epic later. Depends on how far away you are. If you're really far away, then yes. I have about 4,400 gold right now, so what I'll probably do is tomorrow I'm going to finish up Netherstorm questing and get a start on Shadow Moon questing. And I mean, I'll have enough to buy it at that point. $65 much better, yeah. You just watched your quest givers get murdered by Fell Reaver. Damn. I haven't seen that. I've had some Fell Reaver problems, but since I skipped that part of Hellfire, I didn't have to deal with them too much. Doing the dungeon to honored rep, no. I mean, I could barely find dungeon groups at all, let alone farm them for rep. The only dungeon that I did quite a bit was Sethic Halls. I did about half a level in Sethic Halls, since I needed the ring and everything anyway, so I was like, I may as well do that now while I've got a good group. I thought there was another Steam Vault quest for some reason. I guess not. I do need to do this quest. That's in Black Morass, and that's where they want to go, so... Black Morass should get me 270, which is... pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. And also pretty happy about that. I don't have any gems to put in it, but... it's pretty good. Definitely better. I mean, we need that hit really bad. Oh god, look at that garbage. Oh god. Oh, damn. We look... I can't believe how bad we look. This is ridiculous. This is really bad. I mean, I hardly have any motivation to even play right now after looking at this. Well, we're at least going to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to hide the helm. What's that under now? Interface options. Display. Alright, we're going to hide the helm. And we're going to try and have this cape cover everything up. Because the cape doesn't look bad. Yeah, the spear is not bad. I don't mind the spear. I'm going to... While we're waiting for a summon, I'm going to go back to Netherstorm. From now on, all upgrades are primarily consideration as cosmetics. That's true. I actually have 2 quests here. Breaking down Nether Rock and... What's the other quest I have here? Oh no, it's just questy being terrible. So I actually need to go to Ecodome Midrealm. That's where that's the Shadow Priest I did a bunch with. The guy, he's pretty cool. I need to do the quest in the Midrealm. That's how you get the Architrave key. The leveling gear looks like gray gear. I don't know, man. Gray gear, you can actually like get a full set that looks nice. I used to wear full twill set around. The twill set looks amazing. If you've never seen a full set of twill, oh man, you are missing out. It looks phenomenal. Are the engineering goggles in? No, they're not in right now. I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and grab Stormspire Light Path. Man's out here transmogging. I mean, I don't really want transmog in TBC, but right now I do. I think this is the one for the Architrave. Yeah. Quest completed. Alright, but we're not going to do these right now. This is actually where, I remember this, I've talked about it before. This is where I dinged 70 on my priest. And I got that Blade of Wizardry. Like one mob before 70. That was pretty cool. I was kind of hoping to see the gun. Forget the name of it. The... like Don Santos gun. I was really hoping to see that. I don't know if that shows up here. No. Void Talon, that's a good idea. I can check for Void Talon. Where did I get the quiver? This is the AV quiver. I don't have a better quiver. There is a better quiver. Is it leather working? Quiver of 1,000 feathers is not in right now. So it wouldn't be that one. Yeah, that one's not in. But I thought there was another quiver. There's the Maghar quiver, but there's definitely another one. Adding some class race combos, like human hunters and stuff. No, not really. All right, flight path. Check the vendors. Is there there's an engineering guy somewhere here too. I've been buying all this stuff. Any of the limited supply engineering items since, I mean, I may as well. It's gonna help out later. There is Void Talon. I guess I'll go ahead and grab that. Nexus Claw is not even that bad either. Actually, these might be an upgrade right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take both of them just for a matching set. We'll use that for like 10 minutes until we get level 70. I don't know if there's any other limited supply stuff here. Oh, well, there's a summon. We got the flight path. Good to go. It's the generic not-hide quiver. Okay. Well, try and get one of those. Have I done the quests or just dungeon to the level? I did all questing pretty much. I did a little bit of time in Sethic Halls, but other than that, just questing. I don't even know if this is better than Terox. I didn't even really pay attention. It's actually pretty close. But it's a good idea to have that anyway, especially if I pick up like the offhand, or I pick up the other fist weapon and then I don't have the matching one to go with it, then it's probably a good idea to have that. It's the main hand. Okay, so if I pick up the main hand and then don't have the offhand to go with it, would I use Terox over main hand and Fang from ZG? Probably. I really like having the I don't necessarily want to call it melee weaving, but the potential to do some damage with Terox Quill. I like that. The Maghar one is Biss. I don't know if I want to go farm that right now. It's not necessarily a bad idea because we can kill ogres for Maghar rep and then turn the beads in for consortium rep. Do these even look good? It's alright. Where should you go at 68? I don't know what you mean. To level? To do dungeons? To do what? Oh, you haven't done any quests? If you haven't done any quests at level 68, I would actually go to Netherstorm and get started on those quests. Or go do the car quests first, go pick those up, do those, and then I would start trying to work on other attunement quests like Arcatraz. And then later go back and do Blade's Edge for all the gold. You'll be able to tear through those quests at 70, and it's still quite a bit of gold. Need to pick up a beacon. Starting to grind at 64. 65 is better if you can pull it off. I went there at 64, but yeah, it's better if you can do 65. And I still have a couple elite quests here. I don't even know what those quests are. Oh, I forgot about a visit with a Great Mother. You gotta go back and do that one later. That's the one where Thrall goes and sees that old bitch, right? What is it with people not questing? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, if people just like to level in dungeons, then by all means, level in dungeons. That's fine. But it's not like questing is bad. It's really not. Yeah, you'll pick up quite a bit of gold questing, and you'll pick up some quest rewards that are good. And the rep isn't as big of a deal as people make it out to be. I mean, yes, you can go to Honored from dungeons, I know that, and then do the quests and try to get to Revered. But you're gonna have to do those dungeons anyway. It's just not that big of a deal. I mean, I gotta go do Steam Vaults probably like 10 times to get my Beast Lord pieces. I'm gonna be Revered by then, so it doesn't matter. Maybe if you have like no gear you need from these dungeons, then it could be worth it, I guess. But I know for me, it doesn't matter. So definitely putting down a trap here. Oh my god, I'm gonna use volley. Oh, look at that. When's the last time you saw a volley? Oh, you mother. Guys, we're doing really good. We're doing a lot. We did a volley. Alright, now we can throw down another explosive trap. Now that does some damage. Explosive trap is actually pretty solid damage. Oh man. See, if I'd worked on engineering, at least I would have had a grenade for that. Yeah, I don't have any good grenades right now. I have big iron bombs, and they'll fizzle every time. Explosive trap is uncapped. I think only the additional damage. The explosion part is capped, I think. Does Ring of Blood still give crazy XP? I think it's like 100,000, something like that. I don't actually remember for certain. But, it's definitely worth doing. You don't get a ranged weapon. Oh man, that was really sad. When I did Ring of Blood, there were 2 groups there, so we just helped each other out. Literally everybody got a new weapon except for me. Felt really bad. You just saw Broken Tooth, nice. Yeah, you do get a ranged weapon from Hemet's, but it's pretty fast. I didn't use it.
The time has come. Gul'dan, order your warlocks to double their efforts. Moments from now,
I think it was like was it 2.5 speed or something? It was pretty fast. How's my Thrallmaw rep coming? Not going to use that bow, so it doesn't really matter. Wrathtide is what we want. Yeah, I'm into Honored. But Wrathtide, I'm going to reset this because that AoE ruined everything. Wrathtide is better. I mean, we're almost friendly with Sporgar though, so we're really moving there. Damn, our consortium's really low. There's quite a few consortium quests in Netherstorm though, and I have not done any of those. I've only done a couple, so I will get some consortium rep there. What bow do you get to replace, like Blackwing Lair bow while leveling? Not a whole lot of options there. I mean, Mil Mortis is probably the best option. I mean, I used Rock Delar all the way until I got Mil Mortis. There's a Coilfang Needler, but that's not really an upgrade. But if you're using like Quest Green or something, then Coilfang Needler is probably good for you. That's in Underbog, I think. No, that's in Slave Pens. Fuck. Stuck on a tree. Yeah, that's in Slave Pens. It's from Rockmar. Yeah, if you've got I mean, that's not bad. If you're using quest screens or something, that's definitely a good one to get. Yeah, there's definitely still some kind of queuing problems with Steady Shot because I wasn't doing anything there and I hit Steady Shot twice and nothing happened. You won't find weapon damage upgrade until like 66. I didn't even see anything then. That's why I said I think it's if you're using anything Austrethul or better, you probably won't see anything like at all. Not till 58 probably. Any day. There we go. Damn. Electric Moose, take it easy, man. Yeah, I'm actually I'm pretty surprised how good the dungeons have gone. Like, you guys don't know. Before the stream, like, I was trying to do dungeons. I think I did I do Durnhold? No, I did Durnhold yesterday. But I was trying to find a Shadow Lab group for a long time. And I did find a Black Morass group. And not really any of them went particularly good. And it took a long time to even get those groups, so it's pretty nice. You did Black Morass today with people that had never done it before. Well, I hope you cleared it. Uh-oh, dude. You got too close. Alright, we gotta let 2 auto shots and then steady. Auto. Auto. Steady. Auto. Auto. Steady. Alright, now rapid fire's gone, so now we're back to 1-to-1. Doing 1-to-1 with multi-shot. I mean, that was pretty good. We didn't mess anything up there. We're getting the hang of it, boys. Getting the hang of it. Just gotta watch for those speed changes, I guess. Although I should have been in aspect of the Hawk. That would have made it more difficult, but that's alright. I don't want to take the time to sit down and drink. You wiped at 15% on the last boss. Damn. Well, there's a lot of ads there, so we're still going to be... Yeah. I don't think my recount is right, though, because... It says that he had 3 times my DPS, but 6% more damage. There's no way I had, like, 3 times as much in combat time. I know there was, some problems with recount in Classic. It would say on, Broodlord. It would say I did, like, 2,000 damage on Broodlord. I don't really want to do it, but I might have to swap the details. Yeah, I just don't like the UI for details, but there's definitely problems with recount. I don't want to do it. Alright. I will get it next time. I used details on the beta. Actually, there are some pretty serious problems that I was having getting pet info from both of them. Like, I can't see my pet's miss rate or my pet's resist rate, which is not good. There's a reason recount fell out of favor. At least I'm not using that one from vanilla. Does anybody remember that one? You can see it in some of my vanilla screenshots where it was really bad. All it did was it just had like bars. It didn't tell you the numbers, and it was really tiny. Man, that one is pretty nostalgic. I might even use that just for the fun of it. If someone knows the DPS add-on I'm talking about, if you know the name of it, let me know. Which spells would you learn as a Ravager? Which spells would your Ravager learn as BM? I mean, I put that in the video. I don't have it all on the top of my head. The main thing, of course, is avoidance, cobra reflexes, bite, and gore. And dash. Then just fill in resistances from there. So I won't lie to you guys, sometimes I'm really lazy and I'm just going to do one-to-one rotation when I should be doing French. I mean, sometimes I gotta get lazy. How do you pick up gore? There's ones in, I think it's Blade's Edge that has max rank. No, you don't run a wolf as serve. Main reason, as serve, you still pick up go for the throat, so any pet that doesn't have a good focus dump is going to be kind of a loss. I mean, you're going to have a really, really high crit rate as serve. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. It's also just so much mana to use French. Yeah, Gore is the max rank Gore is from the ones at Blade's Edge. Nice. And Blood Fury works really weird. It's like it's on the global cooldown, but if you use it, it doesn't start the global cooldown. Am I happy that one button macro is dead? One button macro was never going to do the most damage. Alright boys, this is it.
It's not too late. We still
Bro. The guy is getting... I mean, that mage has a shaman and a disc priest, so he's got PI. Alright, now we're back to French. Okay, we're going to train mobs on me. Alright. Now we're back to French. Now we're out of range. Okay, now... Okay, now we're back to French. Alright, there it is. I gotta roll against this guy though, so we're gonna see. How's it gonna go? How's it gonna go, boys? How's it gonna go? How's it gonna go? It didn't go good. We didn't pray hard enough to Hunter Jesus. Roughly a 50% chance. Are Dragonhawks competitive? Actually, their AoE damage is not bad. If you're doing a lot of AoE farming, like, if the slave pins, if you saw the video I did on slave pins, if I was doing that right now, Dragonhawk would be very, very good. It actually does quite a bit of damage. It's really impressive. Where I got that wolf. This is Snarler from Barreless. You think Dragonhawk's gonna be best for Hyjal? It could be. I mean, it is pretty good. It really is. I was surprised by the numbers I saw that it was doing for AoE damage. But Hunter just has really bad AoE anyway, so anything we can do to get better AoE damage. Don't you have to do Blackmore Ass for Kara attunement? Isn't it later on down the line? Yes, it's after Arcatraz. Be honest, I'm not that worried about the trinket. It's definitely an upgrade, but the one from Mechanar is actually really good too. So I wouldn't mind getting that one. I know I want. What's the other trinket? I don't remember. What's the other trinket? Oh, it's Bloodlust Brooch. That's it. The badge trinket. So, yeah, Bloodlust Brooch and Hourglass. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, DST. Yeah, DST is also really good. But since haste scales so well, it's really not that bad to get Abacus of Violent Odds. I mean, that's already a decent amount of attack power on there. The Hunter on the beta, you get... Oops. The Hunter on the beta has Abacus, and I wasn't particularly impressed with it. What bow? This is Mil Mortas. It's from here. You kind of want to try Dragonhawk while leveling? Yeah, I think... I mean, I think it's actually pretty good. I wish I could do more with Warpstalker, because Warpstalker is also really, really cool. We did get to play around with Warpstalker for a while on the beta, and it's definitely a fun pet. But I think what I'll do for my 3 pets, it's going to be Wolf, Ravager, and Scorpid. Really wish we had more slots. You think JC is good money making to power balance? Probably, but it, like I said, you don't really get any real benefit from it as a hunter until later, right? When you can get the necklace. The gems aren't particularly amazing. Wolf for soloing things. Wolf for solo dungeon farms and everything. It's not for raids or anything. Oh. I have to throw out a trank shot there, I almost forgot. Oh shit. I think we got it though. We've got enough pets to tank. Nice. Wow, really terrible stuff. But got the quest done.
Gul'dan's horde will sweep across this world like a locust swarm, and all my designs, all my
Are wind servants and ravagers close? I think they are really close, yes.
place.
Swing timer, it's just called weapon swing timer. This is Fairbanks. Although I could see myself starting on the priest again pretty soon. And that's on Atiesh. Really liking the priest. They want to do Shattered Halls. Did I have a key for Shattered Halls? At not getting training points. To be honest, I don't pay that much attention to it. I won't. Okay, so back to Shadow Labs. They said that is fine. I don't mind going back to Shadow Lab. I got pretty much everything I needed from Shadow Lab so far. But again, I need the rep anyway for Shadow Lab. Getting rep and XP, so there's nothing wrong with going back to Shadow Lab. That is Lower City. So yeah, we actually still need quite a bit of Lower City rep. Now I do have some quests left out in Tarot Car that are all Lower City ones, or most of them are. Right. I forgot about this ring. There's no DPS ring. Nice. There are 2 tank rings, so that's cool. I mean, I kind of want to do Shattered Halls, but nobody has a key to get in there, so can't really do that unless there's somebody else there to open the door. I mean, I could go look. Yeah, I don't really like Ravagers either. They just don't look good. In fact, they look pretty terrible. Wow, this is really bad. Why is there no DPS ring? Come on. Die outside and ghost inside. I did think about that, but I'd have to coordinate that with these people. Really like those Warp Stalkers. Yeah, Warp Stalkers are awesome. I really wish I could use one. So, let's see. Do we have any quests we need to go turn in now? I think that's it. So, yeah. So back to Alkandun, I guess. We are good on arrows. I didn't actually use them much.
May the light embrace you. Be kind to those.
Yeah, I think like all these group quests are lower city, aren't they? The ones from over here. I don't know about Skywing, but lower city rep. Definitely nothing I need there at Exalted, but we gotta get revered for the keys anyway, so. You can't corpse walk the gate, alright. You don't need a key for Shattered Halls, but somebody has to open it. I mean, it could be somebody else to open it, but somebody has to open it. Favorite ranged weapon when it comes to looks? I don't know. Yeah, if you have a rogue or somebody to... I mean, I just don't know how long we'd be waiting up there. Plus, these guys said they wanted to do Shadow Lab, so... Doesn't really matter to me which dungeon right now. I would definitely like to be picking up Beast Lord, but I need all these reps anyway. Because Sethic Hollow's Heroic actually has some gear we need. We want Bracers of the Hunt. Black Bow of the Betrayer, easy. That one does look nice. I do like that one. Is that Illidari or... yeah, it's really big though. I don't know, I like slightly simple bows. Like, I like Skyfire Hawkbow. I think that one looks really cool. Doesn't really match Orc, but I do like that one a lot. Yeah, Steamboat is very good for Hunter as well. I don't remember which stream it was, but I definitely had people asking about launch on a PvP server. Like if it was just going to be terrible and you know you couldn't do anything. And are we summoning people or are we just going into the dungeon? What are you doing? In my recollection, when I did like Wrath and stuff at launch, was always that people were really more focused on leveling than PvP. And that's been the case this time too. Nobody, nobody's trying to PvP. See, this guy needs a summon. I have only had, like, one person try to attack me. And I remember because the guy had a really dumb name. His name was like 8 to 5 or something. Which I guess is supposed to be like, instead of 9 to 5, he works 1 hour harder. And I just thought that name was really stupid. But other than that, like nobody, I haven't even hardly seen any PvP. One place I did see, I saw somebody getting ganked and I saved him. And then a little bit at dungeon entrances, but that's been about it. Yeah, as long as you get out of Hellfire, like nothing. You're going to Alkanite Crypts. 8 to 5 is reality because of lunch. So do we think this dungeon is going to do it? Is this going to ding? It's going to be the one? We're going to ding 70 in Shadow Lab? What spec is better for PvP and PvE wise? I mean, like all three specs can work in all three. They really can. You can do all three specs in PvP or PvE. It just depends kind of on the situation. At what level to start farming Beast Lord? Probably 69. Like you can do it at 68, but I don't know. It's kind of rough doing it at 68. But I would do Sethic Halls by 68 because there's a lot of good stuff in Sethic Halls. You can do Sethic Halls even earlier than that, actually. I did Sethic at like 67, I think. You've been doing it since 66. You definitely can, but I am doing quests. I don't specifically want to just grind dungeons to level. Although I do think, you know, by the time you get to 69, you may as well be doing dungeons. We need that Beast Lord. We need it. Although there's not a lot of gear here, unfortunately. We've already picked it all up. I thought there was a good leather piece, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was a leather piece here. It's those. Those are pretty good. I would definitely use those for now. Those are pretty good. The assassination shoulders are also not a bad interim piece from Sethic Halls. I do kind of wish I'd picked those up, since these shoulders look incredibly terrible. I went with Scryer. You leveled the majority through quests. I definitely think that's the way to go. At least for enjoyment. I mean, I guess you're going to do all the quests anyway, but you're also going to farm dungeons anyway, so but it doesn't really matter. Although the open world is definitely safer right now. On a PvP server, I said I had like no PvP. And these dungeon runs with this group have been going fast. I guess it depends on what kind of group you have. I definitely had some pretty terrible ones. I think maybe rapid fire doesn't start until the following auto shot. I think that's how it works. That delay on rapid fire, I think that's what's causing that. It doesn't actually update your attack speed until the following auto shot. What bow is this? This is Melmorta's from Black Morass. Kind of do hope that I get to 60 or 70 in this one, because I am starting to get tired. Although, man, I played yesterday until maintenance, so that was... Yesterday was probably the most I've played since launch. That was a long day. That was a really long day. But I remember I played until maintenance because I got into a Durnholm group. Why Scryer, what makes it better? Nothing, they are the same. Yeah, pretty much. That is pretty much the extent of it. Do you want a belt or do you want a ring? Both are going to get replaced. Been taking it slow, scared of burning out. That can happen. That can definitely happen. I got really burned out on Wrath when it came out because I remember I leveled really quickly. I don't think I was the first. I started on Mage for some reason. I don't think I was the first Mage to 80, but I was definitely in the top 5. And then I just ran tons and tons of dungeons for gear, and I also very quickly leveled. It would have been Rogue and Hunter, so I leveled all those up, and I did, like, by the first month, man, I had all those at 80, and they were all like pre-raid bis, and I was raiding on the Mage, and I was just like, you know what, I don't feel like playing this anymore. I can distinctly remember I was sitting in Dalaran on the Mage, and I was just like, I have no interest in playing this right now, and I just logged off and didn't log back on for like 3 months. Because that was a solid month of like 12, 14 hours every day playing. So we're not going to make that same mistake. Wrath is about DK tanks. You know, I'm really interested to see how they do that, because Death Knight was pretty insane early on, and then of course it got nerfed over time. I mean, I had a trap ready for that guy, but it got nerfed a lot over the lifespan of Wrath, so I did play it a lot, though. I really enjoyed Death Knight. A lot of fun. Definitely my favorite class to tank on in Wrath. Look at that, even with we have Mana Spring and we have Viper, and we're still don't have enough mana to French through just like 2 mobs. That's pretty rough. Definitely gonna be needing those super mana potions, boys. I liked all 3 specs of Blood Knight or Death Knight. I liked Blood. What was the name of that skill that Blood Death Knight had? That was like a cleave, like a 2-target cleave. I really liked that skill. Unholy was probably my favorite though, but man, I don't know. They were all great. They really were. Such an excellent job on Death Knight and Wrath. I mean, outside of Hunter, man, I don't know if there's been any class as fun as Death Knight and Wrath. Because I mean, obviously Hunter's at the top, but outside of Hunter, Hard Strike, nice. What it was. Death Knight start at 60? No, I think it was 55. But then you do like you have like a quest line and you leave at like 58 or something. Man, but the auto shot timer was going crazy right there. The more I like pay attention and really try to do a perfect rotation, the more I realize the auto shot timer is having problems. Find it hard to find the time for multiple characters? Absolutely. I have no idea how I'm going to do all these because I want to play a lot of classes in TBC, but I don't know how that's possible. You try to implement explosive trap with 3 or more. I'm trying, right now, my main goal is to get to 70 and not fall asleep. Although, I did say my goal was at least 1 piece of Beast Lord. I guess I would have to do another dungeon to make that happen. Alright, 2 auto shots. And 1 steady. Not clipping at all with that. Alright, now rapid fire's gone, so we're back to 1-to-1. And 1-to-1, ooh, at this speed, 1-to-1 feels really bad. Feels really bad. We didn't run out of mana there, though. That was pretty nice. What is when I say French rotation? So, yeah, that was a decent, and what the fuck happened to my key bindings here? That's a pretty good explanation. So, it's squeezing in another ability after a steady shot, basically. So I tried to explain it in the video as best I could, but So the way it'll end up actually working is you're going to be doing like steady shot, multi-shot, auto shot, steady shot, arcane shot, auto shot, and then you start over. So like, if I don't run out of mana here, I'll do it now. Just barely clipping doing that. Whoops. Does take a lot of mana though, damn. Is clipping with 1-to-1 better? So you mean like really high haste where I'm doing 2 auto shots, 1 steady shot? Is it better to do 1-to-1 there? Is that what you're asking? I don't understand what happened to my some of my key bindings are messed up here. Man, I'm gonna get ripped. It does take a lot of mana, it really does. What about the hunter macro? Yeah, it's like I said in the video, you can make one that's gonna work about 80% of the time. So it's like if you're watching Netflix or something, you can use it there, but that's about the only time you'd ever use one. Why is the macro dead? Because it doesn't work. The macro actually, it should work. Like, it just, but it doesn't. It won't queue up a steady shot when it should. Like, there's nothing, as far as like API goes, that should make it not work. But it doesn't. That's why, you probably saw a lot of people think that it would work. Yeah, I don't think one button macro is all that much fun either. But even if it did work, like I said, you can't macro French rotation into a macro. Part of the reason the macro was so good previously was because of the you could do 3-2 rotation, and then in early TBC it was 1-to-1. But I've talked about that a lot of times already. Should have put that trap down. It probably would be a good idea to set up weak auras for haste buffs, just to make them a little bit more visible. Oh, you bitch. Am I gonna make a survival guide? I assume you mean a guide on survival specifically. Maybe. So I've definitely noticed there's a lot more guilds looking for someone to do the survival hunter part than the BM hunter part. So if I end up in that situation, then I definitely will. When we go Viper, do we still just spam? You don't stop your rotation. Alright, this pole kind of went everywhere. I like this pole, this is awesome. How does the hunter timer work? It still confuses you. You mean the auto shot timer? Basically all it does is it shows there's a 0.5 second period where you can't move because you're shooting. It shows that, and it shows how long until your next auto shot. Now I kind of feel bad that I got all my gear from Shadow Lab in one run, because I have to run this for rep. So I have all the gear. Now I'm just here for rep. That feels terrible. You have a weak aura that shows your attack speed. Nice. Alright, last time we wiped on this, I hope that doesn't happen again. Do I have enough gold for the 280% right away? No, I have 4,300 gold right now. And after I do some auctions tonight, I'll be fairly close. I'll do some level 70 questing and I'll probably get it tomorrow. You're new to Hunter starting with TBC. What's your ability rotation?
You'll be sorry.
I would recommend watching the video that I kind of just did on that. I mean, that's better than I did a better job on it, on that video, than I can just explain it to you in a stream.
Time for fun.
So the next Incite Chaos, it says it's a minute, so I should be good to pop everything here. Don't kill that guy. Don't kill that guy. Alright. Yeah, I think we're good to pop everything here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Like hiding me around the pillar. Oh, it's giving me like some Nagrand flashbacks. Hey, when you're in the air, getting knocked back, that's a good time for an arcane shot. I'm probably out of the healer's range. I should move up. That's pretty interesting that my pet does not get mind controlled. He's just chilling. Look, I fear beasted my own. Oh my god, I scare beasted my own pet. I'm pretty sure, let me check. My loyalty level probably went down, didn't it? For that? No. No, it's still good. Holy shit, that's corium. It's my first corium vein. Oh my god. Look at that. Some beautiful corium. And a noble topaz. Nice. Gotta remember to pick up those spirit shards, almost forgot. What bow do I have? This is Melmorta's. Can we lobby Blizz to make disengage do the jump back? Oh man, that would be so good. That would be just so incredibly nice. That's probably more than anything like the nicest thing for that Hunter has on retail is that disengage. See, my auto shot timer is just totally messed up right there. Yeah. I don't know if we're just moving. Okay, it's really messed up. So I don't know if we're just going to move to using weak auras for weapon swing timer instead of using weapon swing timer, because it's definitely having some problems. Where do you get this bow? It's from Black Morass. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that Frost Nova. Anytime you Frost Novas, they're just gonna turn on my pet. Does anybody know when the last time the shot timer was updated? I was actually checking some add-ons while I was taking a flight, but I didn't have time to go through all of them. You're using a weak aura with the swing timer in it, yeah. I might move to that since I'm gonna need to put up a weak aura for weapon speed anyway. It might be a good idea to do one for the swing timer. I mean, I'm having... It seems like any buffs that I have cause it to go crazy. Because when I'm out leveling, I have had some problems with it, but not a lot. But it's been particularly bad in this dungeon. Maybe that MC was messing it up. I have no idea, but it's been way worse in this dungeon than ever. You think it has to do with the impulse change? That could definitely be part of it as well. If it thinks like that imp hawk is 30% or whatever. Oh shit, volley. There it is. Yeah, look at that beautiful volley. It's a rare thing that we get to use volley. Need something crazy like, is it 12 mobs before volley is actually worth using? It's something ridiculous like that. What X-Pack was volley like mega damage? Did that ever happen? I don't ever remember that being a thing. I know volley is in Shadowlands, but I really don't like the animation for it. It looks really bad. It looks really bad. Man, Hunter in Shadowlands. Oh boy. I don't think it has anything that looks good. There's like no good gear. I don't think there's any cool fuck, don't move. I don't think there's like any cool animations. Oh damn it. I break out the volley and they're all dead. I mean, volley is like the best animation ever because you just stand there. You're literally just standing there. I don't remember the name of it, but Bard, which is like an archer, and it starts as archer and then becomes Bard, had a really cool AoE bow ability. It was like a better version of volley. It looked really cool. I forget what that was called. Damn. And it's not in the game anymore, so can't go enjoy it. Camouflage, yeah, camouflage is actually really cool. I do like camouflage. Camouflage and disengage. Yeah, that's the nice one. I mean, there are a couple of nice like quality of life things, like how you can have like 5 pets on you at once. But as far as like actual mechanical playing Hunter, retail is no. Definitely no. I would say serve is the most fun, and even it's not great. You used aim shot pretty much in like 2 cases. If you need to misdirect, it's a good one to start with. Or if you need the damage debuff, or the healing debuff.
Come to my aid. Heed your master now.
And that's about it. guess you are supposed to kill those. I mean, this is probably the easiest boss in like any dungeon. I have no idea what you're supposed to do. It's just too easy. Retail doesn't feel like WoW anymore. No, it doesn't. Weapon swing timer was last updated 15 days ago. Ooh. So there's definitely no new version. Did I try the misdirect bug? Well, I don't have misdirect yet. Aim shot does still have uses in PvP as well. I don't think this dungeon is actually going to do it. I can't believe it. That's pretty disappointing. I thought this dungeon would do it. We've got like 3% left. 4.2%. I do have some quests that I could turn in. I was just kind of holding on to them for gold. Do you want to just have auto attacks go off between casting abilities? You definitely want that, yes. How many mobs are here? 4? Alright, we'll put down a trap. I do wish there was more of a, instead of melee weaving, I wish there was more, like, trap weaving. Now that, you know, trap is usable in combat, that would be really, really cool. Running in to drop traps and, like, actually getting a big DPS gain out of it. I would really like that. That'd be cool. Alright, so we want the pants. Leggings of assassination. Those are fairly good. 22 hit, that's pretty nice. Trap launcher. Man, that I always thought the trap launcher was really weird. It made more sense to me when they got rid of the trap launcher. And you just like I don't know, you just place the trap where you want in retail and you kind of throw it. It's not trap launcher. But you also have the option to drop a trap under you. I'd like that better than trap launcher. Trap weaving, is that a big bald girl with a surprise? I don't know if I'd say it's a surprise, but I mean, I have heard that nowadays you can't tell. Watch the crotch. It might swell. Early game macros for a hunter. Well, I always like to use send my pet in with Hunter's Mark. So I macro pet attack with Hunter's Mark. And then it just sends my pet in and marks him. That's about the only macro I really use while leveling. Oh, damn it, my pet. goes yellow as soon as we start fighting. What about pet attack with auto shot? No. I mean, I like to have my pet on different targets than I'm on pretty regularly. How do you put that in a macro? That one specifically is just, I have this one set to growl, but you can also just do like pet attack instead if you don't want him to growl. It's better to, if you're doing dungeons and stuff, it's better for just pet attack instead of growl, because you don't want your pet to strip aggro. But it's not a big deal. This is actually really, really easy. You'd think really fast rotation like that would be more difficult, but it's actually easier. That's much easier. Get back, pet. Don't die. Nope, he took the hit. I am pretty interested to see how the rotation's going to be with DST. That could be pretty interesting. Oh shit, Priest is dead. Not looking good, boys. Alright, we're good. Damn, no pants. Well, it's because we forgot to... We didn't praise Hunter Jesus. If we had praised Hunter Jesus, we probably would have got him. Would have got the pants. So add-on for auto attacks and cast bar. Cast bar is on a separate one. Are you not rezzing this guy? I'm gonna... Leatherworking obsolete. I wouldn't say it's not necessarily that it's obsolete, but it's not like you really need it. This guy's been sitting here forever. This guy's been sitting here every time we poured it in. Yeah, see, look, people are trying to sell Valno's longbow for 1,000 gold. This guy wants 450.
Open your heart to the light.
No. No, I'm gonna keep Mil Mortis for 450. Yeah, I'll keep Mil Mortis, man. You can have it. All right, they're going to bed. All right, I think we're gonna call it here for the dungeons, but we are so close to dinging that I mean I have to go make that happen. Let me go ahead and turn in. I have a couple quests to turn in, or at least one quest to turn in. Let's go. We'll just hearth back. What are some of the required add-ons? Well, you just need something to watch your swing timer, and that's about the only one that I'd say is really required. Actually, maybe this quest will do it. I'm gonna just turn this in now.
Hey, how you doing?
That did not do it. Alright. Grab us some. Let's refill on arrows. Don't want to run out.
Yeah, what do you want? Hurry back.
Am I going blacksmithing for the axe? I am not. I don't know. Destroy Niberius. Which quest is that? I have no idea, but none of that stuff's any good, so I really don't care. Let's actually go back to Mid-Realm. Yeah, we'll just run to Mid-Realm and work on these couple ones real quick. I mean, we are 0.8%, so we're this is not going to take long. 34 DPS ammo and Hala. Yes, I have got some Halani Razor Shaft. I think there's 2 versions, right? There's a does this show up here? No. Yeah, Halani Razor Shaft, I think it's called. If you own Hala, then yeah, it's worth it to pick that stuff up. Just kill 10 mobs. Well, I'm gonna kill 10 mobs while doing this quest. It's not even 10 mobs, it's like 8 or something. Wait, that was with group XP, I don't know. But I got this quest right here, so. Did I show the fists I'm using? So it's the main Nexus Claw is alright. The main one is Void Talon. It's actually pretty good. This might even do it right here. I don't know what quest this is. No, it's only 1250. Ooh, sabotage the warp gate. This is a 3-player escort. I'm not going to do that right now. That's not the one for Alcatraz, is it? No, it's rightful possession, which is down there. That's all right. We'll just do this. Well, it's under PvP. That makes sense. So yeah, pretty often. So like what I'll do, see, I'll have my pet stun him and then go pick that one up. And then I can kill 2 mobs at once. So that's why I don't want my pet to attack the mob that I'm steady shotting. Because very often I'll want to pick up multiple mobs. Especially if like I try to only pull 2 mobs and then there's a bunch of mobs that add, then we definitely don't necessarily want my pet attacking the same mob. I also don't bother doing any French rotation when I'm out soloing. I just I'll run out of mana. I run out of mana just doing 1-to-1, so there's absolutely no way that I could do French rotation while soloing. This new bow, though, we are really pulling aggro. We are really pulling aggro. Crazy. Pet. Oh yeah, it is Elf. Forgot to turn it back on after the dungeon. Where are my... Am I really out of bandages? Yes, I am. I'm not gonna make a whole bunch of these. I thought it was... I just assumed it was my new bow and all this big damage. I mean, we got a new bow, we got a cape, we got all kinds of shit. See, if I was using a 2-hander, actually, at that point, he would probably be dead. That's it, boys. That's level 70. Ooh. Yep, that's level 70. Which means we are back on the two-hand. We got Sonic Spear. Oh, yes. Look at that Sonic Spear. Looks goddamn beautiful. It looks really goddamn beautiful. I do really love Sonic Spear. It looks awesome. I love it. Now the bad thing is we did not pick up... Well, we can do this. I can hide my XP bar. What's that under? There we go. So now I don't have to look at that. But, yeah, that's level 70. Let's go get Misdirect. Put our last talent point in. Go learn our level 70 skills. Because it's actually more than Misdirect, right? Yeah, we get some new ranks of Arcane Shot. That is useful. Distracting Shot, also useful. Mongoose Bite, not so much. Although that says 385. The previous rank was 350. Still pretty bad, actually. And thank you so much for all those congratulations. I appreciate it. And I know Hunter Jesus is smiling down on all of us right now. Although, he didn't feel like giveth any of that Beast Lord tonight. What add-on is this? The question mark in my spell book? It's called What Can I Train? Or no, it's called What's Training. It lets you know what abilities you can train and when. Now I'm probably not going to go get my... Wait, wrong way. I need to go over here. I'm probably not going to go get my... mount. Probably do that tomorrow. Because you don't really need to mount. I don't think it's going to help much to have a slow mount here in Netherstorm. And I don't have that flight path anyway. I gotta move a bunch of gold around. In fact, I might make enough gold on the auction house today to just buy the epic one right away, since I'm at 4,303 gold right now. So, pretty close. The rotation is auto, steady, auto, multi. No. So French would be auto, steady, multi. Auto, arcane, auto, repeat. That's if you're slow, with a slow attack speed. Once it speeds up, you're going to use 1-to-1, which is just steady auto. You can throw in multi-shots instead of the steady, depending on the situation. And then after that point, it gets crazy, where you saw I was doing ones where it's like 2 autos to 1 steady. What UI editor is this? That is just for dominoes, which is just my action bars and also cast bar. So what rep do you need for a weapon? There is an honor hold weapon, yes, but it's not BIS. So I would, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush Steam Vaults as much as I can, because there's a lot of really good gear in Steam Vault, and Steam Vault Heroic has Wrathtide Longbow, which is pre-raid BIS. That is going to be the best one until Sun Fury. And it's also 3.0 speed, which is really nice. 3.0 speed seems about perfect. What's the auto attack timer for TBC? It's just called Weapon Swing Timer. And yeah, there is a lot of really good gear to pick up in Steam Vault. Even this is probably a temporary upgrade, maybe. Alright, maybe not. But, you know, I mean, there's 2 pieces of Beast Lord in here, man. 2 pieces of Beast Lord. I'm going to be doing that a lot. That's probably, yeah, I'm going to work on those quests tomorrow so I can get the epic mount. But yeah, other than that, damn, there's so much stuff to do. That's one of the great things about TBC, because, I mean, I want to get the Alcatraz key, so I need to work on that. But that'll also give me some gold for the mount, so I can do that. But also got to keep working on Carzon achievement. Kind of got to do Alcatraz for that. So much stuff to do. That's one reason why I was actually kind of hoping they would take the whole 30 days to start Arena Season 1. Because there's just so much stuff to do that I don't have time to start PvPing right now. Thanks for answering all the questions. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mind answering questions at all when I stream. But when I do get the same question, like, you know, 50 times, I try to space that out, because that gets really annoying for people that watch the VOD. Oh yeah, we also need to grab a Ravager. I need to grab a Ravager and Scorpid, but I'll have to make sure I got all my skill ranks maxed out. There is a new rank, isn't there a new rank of Bite? I assume I can get that on a spider somewhere. What about my spellbook? There's nothing different about the spellbook. I don't know what you mean. Hello from Brazil. Hello, fellow hunter. It's always good to have fellow hunters here. I haven't done anything with Scryer yet. Rank 9 should be out in TBC. Yeah, I don't know specifically where you can get that, but I assume there's a spider somewhere that has it. Spider and tarot card. I knew it. I knew it had to be on a spider somewhere. I mean, we may as well go to Org. I like that trainer. What pets am I going for and why? I'm going to keep a, oh yeah, by the way, you can mount in here now. You don't have to teleport out, you can mount up in here. See? Look at that. That is one of the biggest quality of life changes in TBC. You don't have to jump onto the hut before you can mount. What pets am I going for and why? I'm going to have a wolf, Ravager, and Scorpid, I think. Although I don't know for certain on the Scorpid. There are quite a few pets I want to try out for PvP. I wanted to do that on the beta, but when I had time to do PvP testing, it was completely broken. And everybody was just getting DC'd, so that wasn't very conducive to any testing. Why Wolf? I think Wolf is the best for, like, dungeon soloing. Bad thing about going and doing this training, these all cost 17 gold. So, those are 19 gold. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for training. And there he is, Ormok Grimshot. Known this guy a long time. This is the guy that taught me how to train beasts. But that is it. That is misdirecting. Nice. And I always like to, I don't know what key binding I'm going to use for that, but I always like to make a macro for misdirect. I always do like let's see. Mist. Hashtag show tooltip. Misdirection. And then I like to do /cast target equal, and then I put somebody's name in there. So like whoever my tank is that I want to misdirect to, I like to put their name in there. And that works really well. So like if I do this on my pet now, I put my pet's name in there. So I don't target my pet. And then it puts misdirect on him. That's a lot nicer to me than having to like focus target somebody. Like you put them on focus and then do it that way. It makes a lot more sense to me to just put their name in. And then when I get in a dungeon or whatever, I just put the tank's name in that macro. So yeah, that'll be in the macro video whenever I get around to doing that. Show you talents. The Ravager at Blade's Edge. I don't know. It's a Ravager and Blade's Edge, yes, but I don't remember specifically which one. It's definitely one over around here, though. We'll have, should have max rank of gore. I mean, the talents are pretty standard. I probably will move out. Like I said, once you get to 64, improved aspect of the Hawk for leveling is not, it's just worthless. And I do like having Bestial Swiftness, but I probably should have taken that out of Bestial Discipline instead of Improved Min Pet. I would go 2 to Improved Min Pet, 1 to 2 of Bestial Discipline. Especially if you're not using a pet with Claw or Gore. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty standard. This is pretty much rating spec except Bestial Swiftness. And then Marksman, of course, is going to be the same. Jeremy, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate that. And no, I didn't really level from dungeons. I did about a 1 level from dungeons. Is there a working steady shot macro? No. And we don't need one. We've talked a lot about the rotation. In fact, we did a lot of stuff today, boys. We got to level 70 on stream. Can't believe it. We didn't... I think I titled this stream Become Beast Lord, and we got 0 Beast Lord. But we did get some good pieces. So it's not a total loss. We got Sonic Spear. We got Spy Mistress's Wrist Guards. These are good. Actually, these are very good. We got Cloak of the Insider. I already had Natasha's. And we got Helm of the Claw. We even picked up Void Talon, which is actually really useful. So, you know what? I think I'm going to call that a success. We got all those dungeon quests done. We did really good today, boys. Had a good dungeon group. I think we did really good. But I think that's where we're going to end it for today because I've had a headache the entire stream. I don't know if you heard me. I kept taking Advil and it didn't help. So that just means I'm going to have to go drink. But I really appreciate you all joining me for this stream, guys. And let me know what video you'd like to see next because I haven't started on a video for this week. I've been so busy playing Hunter, having a great time. So let me know what video you guys would like to see. But that is going to be all for this one. I really appreciate you all joining me and I will see you all for the next one.